So this YouTuber, let's call him Hellcat. Now Hellcat has a big problem. The FBI just busted into his house, and now they're taking away his Power Rangers themed Lamborghini. And this all started when one day Hellcat gets a big idea. His big idea is basically to put pirated media on Fire Sticks and then resell those Fire Sticks online. So Hellcat does this, and it works really well. Like, he sells thousands of them.
I became a million after you.
But then, after a period of time, he gets worried about the legal issues dealing with pirated media.
If it's potentially land me in jail, I'm not doing it.
So he stops. Now he's got to come up with another big idea. Then, boom, he does. Now he wants to make an app that would allow you to stream cable TV channels from all over the world. So he makes this app, calls it Gears TV, and this app blows the hell up. Pretty quickly, he's got over 100,000 paying subscribers, making him over $400,000 a week. And of course, now that Hellcat is making money, he's got to show it off. So he starts vlogging his big lifestyle on YouTube, flexing all his jewelry, pictures of him just holding cash. Dude has multiple houses, a bunch of luxury cars, and of course, a Power Rangers themed Lamborghini. And by flexing his wealth in his vlogs, Hellcat builds up a nice following on YouTube, about 800,000 people. And the Gears TV app is doing so well that after a while, he sells it to a private investment company for $40 million. So his big idea worked, but it's not over. Then he builds a new app called Reloaded TV, and it's like Gears TV, but better. And it does great, and he starts making big money again, and his vlogs are popping off on YouTube. Everybody loves watching Hellcat. Until, you know who else loves watching Hellcat? The FBI. Because one day, boom, they suddenly pull up to one of his houses, and they start beating on his door, and they come inside and they confiscate all his stuff. Cameras, TVs, laptops, cell phones, his jewelry, any loose cash he had laying around. And according to this case file, they took 58 vehicles and 21 properties. So they towed all of his luxury cars away, and even his Power Rangers Lamborghini. Meanwhile, his fans on YouTube hear about this, and they're like, what the f***? Now Hellcat continues to vlog after his stuff is taken, and he tells his fans he got raided for tax evasion. But that doesn't stop him, because over the next year, he keeps vlogging and he keeps talking to his audience. And he dedicates himself to making more money and rebuilding his car collection. And as he's rebuilding that car collection, kapow! The FBI shows up at his door again, and they raid his house a second time. And yes, it's because of tax evasion, but that's only a small part of it. See, Hellcat's apps, which made him all that big Power Ranger Lamborghini money, they're essentially just pirating cable TV and reselling it. So he would subscribe to HBO like once, and then he would resell access to that broadcast to like hundreds of thousands of people, which is super illegal, but he seems to have thought that he found some kind of copyright loophole.
I just feel like, I found a loophole, I ran through it, and I did great.
Here's the thing though, there was no loophole. So he gets arrested, and he's sentenced to 5.5 years in prison and a $30 million fine, which is one of the largest fines in any copyright case in history. Also, his main house is in Swedesboro, New Jersey, so shout out to New Jersey.